Welcome back. They have been fighters for a cause, that cause being one rank, one pension. There are thousands of participants across the country, retired war veterans, retired soldiers, men and women, who feel that their status needs to be improved, that they deserve better pension, that they need more parity with their civilian counterparts. But now there is an ugly battle that is broken out. That's broken out between the leadership of IESM, that's the body that has been leading these one rank, one pension protests, and their former chief, Lieutenant General R.S. Kadian, General Kadian, the former deputy chief of Army Staff. What has happened now is that a 75-year-old wing commander who was part of the IESM movement was picked up by police in the middle of the night from his house, from his bed, and taken to the lockup. Apparently, he was involved in misappropriation of funds, approximately 14 lakh rupees. Let me just go across first to General Kadian. Sir, you've had lots of differences with General Satbir Singh, who's led that movement, and others. But do you believe a former colleague of yours in the armed forces, a 75-year-old veteran, should have been picked up in the middle of the night and taken to the Thana in this way for a 14 lakh rupee misappropriation case which has been repeatedly challenged by the other side, sir?
Vishnu, first of all, let me state that I am not happy that I had to start a case against my old colleagues. We worked together for 4 years. But I also have a moral responsibility to ensure that the funds collected by contributions, donations from widows and jawans are kept in safe custody and are utilized in the legitimate manner. When the irregularity came to light, my first reaction was to tell the vice chairman and the treasurer, Wing Commander C.K. Sharma is the treasurer, to deposit the money back that they had taken out unauthorizedly, and we will consider the issue closed. Unfortunately, that did not happen. I even sent a message to the environment in 2013, that look, this is what they have done. They have taken out the money when they shouldn't have.
General Kadian,
but they did not react.
You are accused by the Indian ex-serviceman movement, of which you once were a part but are no longer a part, of trying to scuttle or kill OROP, one rank, one pension, as a movement. How do you respond, sir?
Vishnu, first of all, let me correct your perception. I founded the Indian ex-serviceman movement. I continue to be its chairman till date. I have been re-elected in every election. They have tried to challenge it. They have lost it at the district registrar, at the state registrar, at the High Court. High Court has clearly held there is no change in the chairman.
Okay.
If somebody else starts calling himself chairman, there is nothing I can do. So they are facing a contempt of court case on this.
General Kadian says he heads the body that you claim to represent as well.
Vishnu, this couldn't be far from the truth. This gentleman is usurping a certain authority, which is at the moment, this particular facet of this chairman business is sub judice. The case is still pending in the court for the last 1.5 years in the High Court of Punjab and Haryana. So this gentleman, by saying that he still remains the chairman, is a misnomer to the viewers. Number two, that in the elections held in 14, to the AGM and from the AGM to the governing body and the governing body chairman, this gentleman did not even participate. So his tenure has finished in 2014. So how is he calling himself the chairman? That is number one. Number two, as regards the previous statement of his, this misappropriation supposedly is a figment of his imagination. The whole thing started when the governing body decided to relieve him of his post because of his anti-party activities.
What anti-party activities?
Well, he was hobnobbing on an individual scale, as per my information, for personal gains with various dispensations in the political arena, and that is how he got a appointment as in the Commonwealth Games. And thereafter, he is now a urban development something or the other construction company MD. Now, if you are working for the government, how can you fight against the government? It's logical. And therefore, there's a clash of interest.
General Qadian, respond to that, sir. Clash of interest. You represented interests other than for the soldiers and veterans.
Vishnu, I respect Colonel Kaul. He is a decorated veteran. He is a disabled veteran. Unfortunately, he has been misled, misinformed. The election that he is talking about in Pune was held on 16th November. 2 days earlier, 14 November 2014, the court had clearly held, High Court, that no decision taken in this Pune meeting will be given effect to till the case is finalized. Case may be sub judice, but the interim order has left no doubt who the chairman is. I think Colonel Kaul doesn't have full facts with
I am
it.
sorry, sir.
No,
you were
he
removed
might
as chairman. You were removed as chairman by a majority of the governing body, and it is logically, and resolutions have been passed, not only the governing body, but in the AGM also. So please, let's not stand on unnecessary information. I am quite well aware of the machinations of what you've been up to. So let's give it up. It's not worth it.
General Qadian, yes.
It is not my intention to get into one-to-one with Colonel Kaul. If he reads the constitution of our IESM, the chairman is elected directly by the general body, that is about 20,000 members.
General Qadian,
Sorry,
handful
sir,
of
you were
members
elected
cannot
by
remove him.
60 people. You were elected by 60 people. This 20,000 came much later. Thereafter, the rules and the MOA has been amended by the AGM.
Gentlemen, I want to ask both of you one question. I'll ask Colonel Kaul this question first. General Qadian, you can have the last word. We've got only 1 minute left on this program. Is the one rank, one pension movement effectively dead because of this court case?
No, sir. A one rank, one pension carries on. We have not lost out on anything. As far as General Qadian is concerned, we'll take him on anytime. But the one rank, one pension carries on, and we are at it, and it will not.
General
die.
Qadian, the sense is that you want to kill OROP.
The court case started in March 2015 when whatever they are doing at Jantar Mantar, I respect them. They are doing a good struggle, but there is no relation between the two. The court case predates by at least 3 months. It was not even conceived when I started the court. They are misleading everybody by saying that I started it only for this.
So there were hundreds of people out at Jantar Mantar, sir. They did not want you over there, sir, for whatever the reason may have been. But how can you discredit the movement that they were part of?
No, that is not true. I will tell you, Vishnu. I used to go there. I went there 8-10 times. I addressed them. When I found that the language being used there was not only unparliamentary but was abusive to the country's leaders, abusive to the service chiefs, I stopped going.
Okay.
It is not a movement that we ran with dignity and discipline. It was no longer that.
I beg your pardon, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. This sort of thing never happened. And it is on record.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I'm out of time completely. I'd like to thank both of you for joining us. It is very sad, and I think everybody would agree, perhaps both of you would agree, to see ex-servicemen fight like this on a public platform. It is sad for those who believe that one rank, one pension needs more impetus to give that status, to give additional benefits monetarily to lakhs of people out there who've been with our armed forces. We'll leave it there. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Goodbye.